Hi Capricorn, thanks for coming by. Welcome to Told As Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, thanks for coming by. I hope you like and subscribe. If this is one of your returning times here, thank you so much for coming back. This is for Capricorn placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or other heavy Capricorn placements in your chart. I'm trying to save my messages for the side and just jump into the reading. So I'm going to do that, Capricorn. I hope you're all doing well and are healthy and happy and safe wherever you're located. I had the feeling there's definitely a very stable and happy Capricorn. Whatever stable and happy means to you. Star reverse, that's Aquarius energy. I have this feeling like there's a Capricorn who's being viewed as doing very well emotionally and mentally, and they're really not. But they put forth this image that everything is okay. I just have this feeling of a Capricorn who's not actually viewed the way people view him or her. You're not as stable and dominant and even keel as people think you are. Something about emotional or alcohol consumption. Being emotionally manipulative. But either portraying yourself or mostly being viewed as someone who is good looking and has their shit together. But I just have a feeling of people looking up to you and you don't have what they think you have. Or you don't have what, you don't have what they think you have. Capricorn, you do not want to talk. I just saw the King of Cups from reverse, and now I'm seeing it upright. With the Page of Cups at the bottom. There could be someone that you care about very deeply, and they have a power over you that many wouldn't believe or couldn't imagine you giving this type of power away. But you like how you feel when you're with this person. I'm even thinking you like how this person doesn't put you on a pedestal. Maybe most people see you differently than the way this person does. And it's almost like you love that this person doesn't view you the way that other people do, if that makes any sense. You're capable, you are very capable of charming people, of getting them to even like bow down to you, but this person doesn't do that to you. There's love there. They care for you. This is kind of ass backwards, but this is what I'm getting. But because they don't care so much about you, they don't look at you as like this star or put you up on a pedestal. I just keep hearing they see you as the piece of shit that you are, with a little bit of emotion. That's why there's a Capricorn who is in love, or Capricorn placement. This is water energy, but I'm just feeling more about, this is how Capricorn feels about the person that they think highly of, but would never tell this person that they think so highly of them. And I feel like it's because this someone keeps it real, says it like it is. Truth hurts, but it works. It works because someone, star reversed again, doesn't view the other person like they're the shit, like they're used to being viewed as. And in that, like, this is so backwards for me, but in that, that's where there's like so much love. Like maybe it's like what's the word, like an appreciation that someone could see through their bullshit and wouldn't just look at them and like fawn over them. Or maybe this is them, Capricorn, they're used to being fawned over and you're not giving that to them, and that's what's like caught them off guard, and they really like that about you. Something about being different, treating them differently, or you treat them differently, and that's what so puts hearts in their eyes, like, oh my God. Three of Wands, I heard, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for you. World reversed. I just get, again, like, I've been waiting for this. I've walked away from things because I've been waiting for this. Someone always had an idea that, like, this was possible, or whatever this is, Capricorn, to you. If it's a relationship that is I don't know, more open and unique than you've had with other relationships, or you thought was a taboo, or maybe your family was against this, or is just something that you wouldn't sit down at Thanksgiving dinner with your grandparents there and start a conversation about how you and your girlfriend are venturing with pegging. Unless you have a family that, I don't know why that came to my mind, but that would be hilarious in a show, like grandma having to be like, what's pegging? It's like a just versus if you were to have a like at a Thanksgiving dinner, and if you had a quote unquote vanilla sex life, making a joke about like, yeah, I know how to take care of things, like something like vanilla, or like I don't know how else to describe this, but like you have a type of sex life and interest That is not something you tell to people, or it's just not something you would say at the dinner table and like be able to have a conversation about this with like any old person. I hope I haven't just sounded like a complete dickbag with what I just said. Like if it was not inappropriate, but if it was like insulting in some way. Like, what I do is not that big of a deal. It's not to be hidden. I'm not saying you need to hide it. I'm just saying this isn't your run-of-the-mill. I mean, there's kinky and then there's kinky. And you have found someone who matches your kinky that you didn't think you could find. And I feel like it ties back to like either you or they, you don't view them as highly as most people do, or they don't view you as highly as most people do. And that is part of this allure. And again, with like, you thought you'd never find this. Maybe you're like a very good looking person and you didn't think you could ever find someone who'd be able to get past your dashing looks and just like charm. Because most just like eat it all up. You're used to people just eating right out of your hand, but you've met a match who like doesn't put up with that shit, and the way that they treat you is not as good as you've been treated before by partners, but in that is what you like about it. It's like real, it's different. It was in reverse, but I'm thinking like this is just this different type of love than you're used to or were used to. So people tried to be with you long term, try to give you their love and offers, but you couldn't meet someone who was compatible in this sense that would make you not single. Something again about like, you never thought you'd be able to find this. Like, you're used to people smiling at you, twinkling, fawning over you, falling for you, or this is the person you're dealing with, Capricorn. And then you came along, or they came along, and it was just not the same. It was like not easy love anymore. Maybe you both, or they have some issues, or you have some issues, and the tough reality that they give you is something you never thought you could find in someone, and that in itself is why you love them so much. You are a king, or they are a king, and like the attraction is so strong. The attraction is so strong that there's like no interest in like even talking to anybody else, or I'm even hearing like you don't even have to say a word. You just like are so attracted and in love. Ace of Swords. I feel like there's an announcement that's been made, or it's been official, or it's like being made public that a couple is back together, or that someone is not on the market anymore and no longer open for business. Whatever business means to you. No longer open for like secret trysts, or like hookups, or cutting off communication to the hoes. Haven't we talked about this? Cutting off the communication to the hoes. I don't say that in any other reading, But you, Capricorn, you got hoes. But you're doing the right thing. And you're cutting that shit out. I like this, Capricorn. I like this. And I like you. I'll see you next time. Bye.